Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's visit Winchester! I've only been here a few minutes and already I found the sex shop. Well, I found the backside of a sex shop. Winchester has a Dubbins, or should it be a Dubbins? At least for now anyway. Not far from the front of the sex shop is somewhere that's just a load of cobblers. This building behind me is grand and magnificent and very, very, very Victorian. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think it could be a town hall, or it might just be something else. But either way, it's a nice building and it's here in the centre of Winchester. Directly opposite is Winchester bus station, which, if you squint and look a bit weird at it, looks exactly like the one in Cambridge. Or is it Oxford? You know me, I like a vintage car or two, and that's a vintage car that's quite nice. That's a Pookie yacht, that doesn't really count. And this is, well, this is Mad Max. I have no idea what's going on there. And then we've got another one which is also like Mad Max-esque. So Winchester, where the cars are older than the buildings, including this one, which is, I don't even know what it is, to be fair. But it's a very old Morris something or other. Many towns and cities and places have statues to commemorate the people that lived there and discovered things such as breathing and eating food and stuff like that. Well, here we've got one to Alfred, and he discovered England, and he made England and Winchester as well. With that hand, he just raised his hand up and went, yes, and that was it. It was done. So he's got a massive statue. It's huge. I like to think of myself as being as broad-minded as the next person, be it man, woman, or whatever they are these days. But even I draw the limit at taste of the gherkes. I do not want to lick a gherke. I imagine they're all sweaty and... No, it's too far, even for me. Some interesting houses here in Winchester. For example, these ones here, which have the doors set back underneath a canopy. Then you've got that one there that looks like it's an old fire station converted. You've got that one in the background that's hiding, and then these with the bay windows on. And then you look over there and there's a little blue one. The houses here, they're all bonkers! Again, some strange buildings. You've got these ones here which are quite nice with a big overhang for where they put the gutter, and then on the other side you've got these ones with the little arches. It's a very, very, very odd place. And then again, even more odd. On that side, you've got these houses here which are all quite recent but done in an oldie worldy style. So Winchester, if you like weird houses, it's definitely a place to come. Not everything in Winchester is weird, but these pigeons are, because they're not pigeons. I don't know what they are, they're weird. The sign says Iceland, but we're definitely Winchester, and that's in England. Even I know that. Open House Deli. Sadly, it's closed at the moment. Remember when I said things in Winchester were a little bit complicated or confusing? That clock says 6:15. Okay, it's not 6:15. If it is, I should be somewhere else. And then you come around this side, and the same clock says 12:10, and it's not 12:10 either. Confusion reigns here in Winchester. Preston Major, they're going about organic coffee. But if it wasn't organic, it'd be synthetic, wouldn't it? This is quite quaint. We're in a walkway which goes along the fronts of these shops, and it's got stalls on the outside of it, so that the Victorians, when they were shopping, wouldn't get wet. It's a very nice one as well, and all the shops are very, very posh, although none of them seem to be open at the moment, including that place there. But to be fair, that's a lot of cobblers too. Okay, this behind me is a very nice kind of statue-y monument type thing. But obviously there was no planning regulations back in the day, because you've got something as nice as that, and then right next to it, they built that. And that looks very old, so it's not a recent thing. And then it goes through the old walkway that will take you to Narnia, or Harry Potter land, one or the other. Winchester likes its massive clocks. I like a massive clock as well every now and then. But this one's got the right time on it. Confusion ends. Thank goodness. That stall there uses maps and atlases and then makes pictures out of them. Imagine using an atlas to produce something in the modern day. God, you won't see me doing that. Don't look at my thumbnail. Behind me you see a barber shop, but the sign's upside down. That's because it's for Australians, and it's closed at the moment because obviously in Australia it's night time and they're all asleep, so you wouldn't get any customers. I'm not saying it's expensive to live around here, but that house there is on the market for £3.5 million. That's more than I earn in a lifetime. 2 lifetimes, 10 lifetimes. There's a lot of very old buildings here, including this gate house thing, which is older than things that are even older than it. That's how old it is. It's not used now as a gate, it's just used now as like a decoration, a bit like sticking a candle on a cake. Makes it look nice, but no one uses it for anything. And now, if we go around the corner, there we got a Jacobean police station. I don't know what Jacobean is, but I'm sure I'll get it right one day. Look at these buildings here, these are beautiful. Jacobean. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of these buildings, and they do look very nice, particularly that one at the end. It looks like some kind of fairy tale chapel thing. This has been here since 1759. It's in tribute to something I can't read because it's all faded. And you wouldn't think that. It was only 1 minute to 6 it was put up. It's only 10 past now. I've no idea. I like a good statue as good as the next man, and this one is a good statue. Usually there's a story that goes with it, you know, like a hero who come and conquered the world and ate Trafalgar Square and ate sausages or whatever. But this one, there's no plaque, there's no nothing, it's just a naked man sat on a horse. What? The canopy. No canopy. But then it does say, out of nothing. So it's probably a very clever canopy that makes a canopy out of nothing, which is why you can't see it. So it's very clever. A canopy out of nothing. This wine utopia, which is sadly closed at the moment, although I don't drink wine, it's full of cobblers. It is a load of cobblers. I feel like I'm in, what's going on with these bollards as well? Got multicoloured, multi-painted bollards. What's that about? And I've got no idea what he's doing behind me. Bollards with different... What? Anyway, here we are. I think he needs to get that in tune. I'm not an expert or anything. He's enjoying himself though. As long as he's having fun, that's all that matters, isn't it? Winchester Cathedral. Now, it's designed for listening to fairy tales and singing songs about fairy tales. But it is a magnificent building, it's got to be said. There was a smaller one here originally, but they knocked it down last week and built this out of Minecraft bricks. As you can see from this angle, it's not quite complete yet because they haven't put the spire on top. But like I say, they only started making it a week ago, so they've done well to get this far. I mean, Minecraft is a swine when you have to mine all that stuff in it. Oh, got some bells as well. Not as annoying as the ones in Lincoln. If you like pop-up stalls that open up in the middle of towns and cities and sell stuff of high quality, then you could do a lot worse at coming to Winchester. Although I would recommend you come a lot earlier than I did because they're all shutting and packing up now, so I can't buy anything. And I'm getting run over by a car at the same time. Well, not technically run over, but attempted to run over there. Get his near now, I won't get his red, I'll leave it alone. That there actually says public reading room, but you wouldn't know it. So if you can't read it, because it's badly written, then you wouldn't know you could go in there and learn to read. So it's kind of... I'm here in King's Walk. You can tell it because it says it up there. And I've just found this absolutely superb looking record shop. Look at it. It's amazing. All these records. I'd love to have a browse. Sadly, it's closed at the moment. But even more sadly, the Suki Market is open. Oh well. So if you want to go somewhere that's got lots of quaint little passages like this one here with this overhanging roof above my head, and windows that are not even windows, and alleyways that go to God knows where they go, and murals like that, then you could do a lot worse than come to Winchester. Till next time. Bye.
Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's visit.
Well, you know me, I like weird car parks, and this car park is weird. It's a multi-storey car park. You see there's levels, and then there's a ramp there going up to this level. And then this is the top level. But that wasn't the idea. The plan was to take it up even higher. But they couldn't be arsed, so they didn't bother. So it's the half-built multi-storey car park that's not really that multi-storey of Winchester. Well, we're visiting the city, not the car park. We're in a proper car park. There's one down there which is just a basic bit of land with some tarmac on it. Go there.